How's the first win in the organization feel?
It feels good. Certainly didn't want to come out of here empty-handed. So, you know what, our guys worked hard all week long, starting with our first practice, and it's nice to see them come out and get rewarded here tonight.
There's a lot of skill there, and they used their skill tonight. That five-way passing play on the power play, I think, was maybe the best. But what did you see? How were they able to harness themselves?
Well, they're just some good players out there, and skilled guys. Over time, I think they figure it out, and you know they learn to find each other on the rink and get comfortable with one another. It takes time. There were times tonight where it was clicking and connecting, and it was really nice to see some of that skill on display. You know, you got a group of guys that, for the most part, haven't played together, and they're together 3 days, and the lines are changing every single day. So, you know, some of that stuff was nice to watch. I thought it was a nice group effort today. Everybody was contributing in their own way, and it's a fun way to finish it off. You never know how this one's going to go. They can see the finish line here. For some of them, you know, the windows may be closing. Some of them they're looking ahead to what's coming next week, and you know, the guys worked all the way through. I was happy with that.
Were there any pleasant surprises among the guys that maybe you didn't know a lot about that stood out?
Well, you know what? I think a lot of guys really showed well at different times, and I don't think there was anyone we were overly disappointed with. You know, obviously for me, I'm coming in and I don't know much about anyone for their you know, other than what I've been told or see a little bit on video and whatnot. So I had, you know, a lot of learning to do about these guys. So in terms of surprises, I didn't have a whole lot of expectations. I just wanted to learn it myself as we're going, and that everyone from the high draft picks all the way through to free agents that were here had moments where they showed really well.
How much can you learn in a 3-day weekend like this? Like, can you learn little bits about each player, you know, as a new guy coming in?
I think for sure you learn little bits about everyone every day. You know. That said, you don't want to make any determinations in a short window like this. So it's part of the process for all of these guys, and you know, there'll be a number of them that we'll be able to continue with, you know, into Leafs camp, and then, you know, for some of them down with the Marlies down the line. So we've got a lot of time to work with these guys, get to know them better. And as I said, you don't want to make any determinations, positive or negative. You want to just, you know, use this experience as part of the process for all of them.
Pleased to see Valley step up, protect himself after that incident.
Yeah, you know what, from what I know of him, he's a guy that's not afraid to back down, and you know, he's a competitor. He stands in there, and you know, I had no worries about that. You know, he didn't seem too concerned about it. He's part of the game, and he served his time, came out and played just like another shift.
How's it really limping off?
Yeah, I haven't got any real report here other than he couldn't finish the game, and they're gonna look at him further and see how it goes.
Is this important for Garrett to make an impression with you as you get a chance to see him play?
Well, you know what, again, I think especially for a guy that's been in the organization and has played professional hockey, you're not taking too much out of a night like this. But with that said, you're excited about the effort that he had, and the fact that he was focused and committed to showing well. So it was nice to see that type of effort for him, for sure. And he gave us a real presence, and I think the guys fed off that.